Hello. Ah, ok. Sí funciona. Probando. Mm, Probando. Ok. Probando. Mejor. Mejor. Creo que sí. Hello. Ok, ok. ¿Cómo pruebo el audio de escritorio? Cierto.
Morning, everyone. I just had this 40-minute drive to the plant. That's far away from the yard, but I'm over here because I have.
Ok. Pena. Taratatán. Ah. A ver. Bien. Muy bien. Ah, shoot. No, 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 no. Stock. Ay.
drive to the plant. That's far away from the yard, but I'm over here because I have a job in this side of town. Okay everyone, I loaded up 10 yards, I rinsed my drum, and now we're on our way to the job. It's only a 15-minute drive from the plant, so that's good. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come back for a cleanup, but as of now, let's go make our way over there and go see what we're gonna pour. I'm thinking it's gonna be a driveway, but I don't know. We'll see. This is a brand new city for me. I've never delivered in this city, which is cool. I got to unlock a new city. And this is the city of Colton, but I'm here. The pumper's not ready yet, so we're gonna wait a little bit, and I'm gonna go open the back of my chute just to make things faster and easier for the pumper. Actually 3,500 psi, so it dries up quicker. Done with my load. I'm not really done. They actually had to cut me short because my 10 yards actually covered a lot more than they thought. I brought 10 yards. That second truck that got here, I guess, is a rental because they thought they were gonna need a cleanup. So I brought 10 yards, he brought 10 yards, and then they were gonna apparently need me to go to the plant to go wait for a cleanup, but that is not what happened because my 10 yards actually went further than they expected to, and they actually had to cut me short and told me to stop unloading because they need that other truck to have space for the pumper to wash out, which makes sense because he might be left over with probably 5 yards. Who knows? I'm not sure how many exactly, but he's definitely taking back some concrete. And not only that, at the plant, they loaded me up super dry, so I had to add like a ton of water, like a lot of water. When I got here, everything was fine when I was unloading the first few yards, and then it wasn't until the last 2 or 3 yards that I was unloading. Big chunks of dry patches were coming out, which is basically powder balls that didn't get to mix well because it was so dry. So that's when they added 2x4s inside my drum, because if you don't know, if you add 2x4s, it really breaks up everything, all those dry patches. So that's what they did. And after a good spin, because we kept spinning it, guys, we spinned it for 5 minutes and then they still kept coming out. And we spinned it more and added more water, and then they still kept coming out. So that third time we just added those 2x4s and really spins it good. And then after that, for the most part, no more dry patches came out. But now I'm gonna write the check so that I could get the heck out of here, because I guess this job ended up being cut short, and I guess it was just a 20-yarder, and I think it was supposed to be a 20 plus. But in reality, they needed less than 20 yards because that second truck is gonna take some back. So this is where my truck left off. I thought I was gonna finish right here, just that side. And I think they thought that too, but then it ended up going all the way over here. So now they just need this little patch left. So hopefully that second truck doesn't take nothing back. Who knows? But this is all my truck unloaded. And I just got notified that I'm gonna have slurry, that long job that I always tell you guys about, and I didn't bring lunch.
Bueno, el taller móvil de Hino nos facilita y nos da tiempo, que mientras nosotros estamos trabajando, viene la unidad, nos revisa lo que es cuestión de rodamiento, si está bien o está mal, el cambio de aceite, y ganamos el tiempo, pues, ¿no? Ya el carro ya sale, pues, ya no nos vamos a Chiclayo, pues, ya a hacerle mantenimiento, pues. Desde que he trabajado con Hino, hay una confianza.
Because yesterday was Easter, I didn't get to cook. I didn't eat out, so there was no leftovers. I didn't bring any food back from the little party we had. In the morning, I did pack myself some apples and peanut butter, but that's it. And I know I need to eat, so I just put an order for Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna go pick it up. This is kind of the only option I can eat because it's the only fast food where I could find parking to park this big truck, which is the reason why I always bring lunch, because it's just one, healthier, and then this big truck, I can't park it in a parking lot. So I'm gonna get Chick-fil-A because I know that location has an area where I can park the truck. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. And I still have 45 minutes till I have to load, so might as well have time to go. I'm here in this little parking where I'm able to park now. And I didn't know that, but I could take my key from the truck and leave it on still, so that's so cool. Hey guys, it's a brand new day. It's Wednesday. I'm about to get loaded for my second load of the day, and I want to film this one because this one is really cool. I actually filmed it in a previous video, but it's actually one of my least viewed video, and I think it's because the thumbnail didn't have my photo in it, which is so crazy. But I guess I'm taking a load to the same property, and it's up in the Whittier Hills, and there's so many zigzags, and it's really crazy. Last time I got escorted up there, but this time I think I'm gonna have to be going up the mountain by myself. So I want to film that for you guys because it's really crazy views. The last time I took a load up there, it was for a foundation. So we're gonna see what they're pouring today. Okay, let's get loaded.
Ok, sí me acuerdo de ese video. Thank you.
We tried a different angle from last time so that cars could pass by, but my truck is still too long. So it didn't work out. At least now we have this space so that if a car does come, I could just park right here. This is tricky because I can't see from this angle if the hopper is full or not. So hopefully I don't overfill. ¿Y qué fue lo que eché antes de esta vez?
Aquí, donde está sentado esto aquí abajo, aquí uno tiene un gol para sostener esto.
To back up this road now in reverse because there's no place to make a U-turn. So I'm gonna back up.
Watch.
We're out of here, guys. I'm just gonna go back down a different way that I did come back up. Like I told you guys, I've been here before. Last time I also came this way, so I already know that this way is easier to go down. Right here, I do need to go right, but it's a very tight turn. So what I did last time was I went left and I backed up into a street so that I could face that way, and then I just ended up going that way. But this one is too tight that I can't do. I probably could, but I'll have to back up. So I'm just gonna go left to be easier. So in that little street that's a dead end, I do my little reverse in there so I'm facing the right way. So here, I'll show you guys. So that was my little U-turn I did there. Now I could go the right way I want to go. This is that tight turn that I just came down. There's so many nice homes here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I didn't know they had sheep the last time, so I was able to look at the sheep today. That was cool. They had a bunch of sheep, a bunch of chickens, and a nice lady living there also gave me a tour of her view, which was freaking so nice. So that was cool. But we're just gonna quickly go down the mountain and I have another job. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm at my third job with my third load and I'm so jittery right now because I haven't ate. All the jobs today have been back to back to back that I seriously only have the chance to eat 1/4 of my orange, which is crazy. But I am gonna eat now because they're not ready for me. That's what I like about this job. They're never ready for me, so I get to eat my lunch. I'm gonna show you guys what I have to eat today, which in this container I have some rice, some chicken, and some costillas, which I already cut into pieces. Should have served myself more. I don't know why I gave myself this little because considering how hungry I am right now, I could eat so much more. Luckily, I also packed myself a little container of sopita de fideo. I have my salsa and my lemons. So that's what I have for lunch today. And I'm not gonna waste no time. I'm gonna get straight to eating my lunch. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. And look, I have a little black dot on my face because I loaded black slurry. But okay, I'll see you guys on the next video.
My time for love is here. No more being alone.
Mm. 19. Ah.
Maybe this will help someone and just show you that shit happens, I guess. I don't know. I have literally no idea, like, what happened. So this is Chomp, and she is my P. Lagarde that I've been raising for several years now. Okay, you guys see the little feet? Woo! Go. Okay, there we are. So here is our spooky little friend, and that is crazy how much we have grown. Woo! Did you guys see that? Because we will be freeing up this large slider, I figured let's go ahead and take the opportunity to finally rehouse this one. This is my P. Lagarde, related to the OBT actually, but this girl tends to be very chill for an old world, generally. Hopefully she will be today. Oh, she's biting it. Oh, she's biting it. She's mad. Come on, there you go. There she goes. Okay. And we just rehoused her like a couple weeks ago to a new enclosure. And when we rehoused her, she looked great. She acted like you would expect a P. Lagarde to act like. I have a couple theories, but first let me grab her enclosure just as a reminder. All right, so this is her enclosure that we just rehoused her to. I put this worm in when I realized that she was going in and out of death curl. What I did was I added another water dish because she was like over here in death curl and her water dish is over here. So I'm gonna pull this apart a little bit. Before anybody says anything about this, I've used this exact one. I've used jawbones and enclosures a million times. The teeth aren't sharp. There's no puncture on her at all. As you can see, her abdomen is still very like nice. So I don't think there was any kind of injury abstained in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that out though and just kind of like look a little because I don't know what the hell. But anyway, yeah, she was over here. This is where she kind of made her like little hide and everything, and I don't see like anything weird about it. She webbed up inside this moss right here. I don't even see, literally there's nothing. Yeah, I don't freaking know. So she was over here by the entrance of her burrow in death curl. I poked her and she came out of death curl, and so I tried to guide her over here to her water dish, which had water in it. Her water dish was full. So normally if I saw a tarantula, especially one her size, going into death curl, I would think, oh no, like they got too dry, they're dehydrated, like something of that nature. Well, this is a species that already lives in like a dry, hot part of Africa. So she's not really as susceptible to dehydration as other species from more humid climates, but I digress. Her water dish was over here, completely full, totally fine. She's in death curl over by the entrance of her burrow. So I thought, okay, well maybe she, as soon as I rehoused her, she made her burrow, she hid in here, she didn't come out. So maybe she just didn't know where the water dish was. Like, I mean, I did just upgrade her to this. Water dish is on the opposite side of where she webbed up her little hide. So maybe she just got really dehydrated, was too scared to come out, isn't familiar with her surroundings. It's a new enclosure. It's bigger than her other enclosure. So maybe she just couldn't see the water dish. Okay, it's not something that really happens often, but okay. So maybe she couldn't find her water dish and got dehydrated, and now she's too dehydrated to walk across the enclosure and get to the water dish. So I ended up putting this other little water dish next to her, and since she was kind of sluggish going in and out of death curl, I just kind of guided her to the bowl and I put her mouth parts in it, and she immediately started drinking. And I was like, cool. Like, I've had tarantulas get dehydrated before. If you keep tarantulas, you probably have seen one of your tarantulas get a little dehydrated. Maybe they start curling in a little, or they're not looking good. You know, it happens. It's happened to me many times, but I always just offer them water. And worst case scenario, if they're very sluggish, then I put their mouth in water and they rehydrate. And yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit for them to bounce back, but they typically do bounce back like pretty quickly. So I kind of expected that to happen, but I left her on the floor just so I could like watch her and just like make sure, you know, that she bounced back, but she didn't. So I ended up putting her back in the water dish. You know, she drank a little bit more, and then she kind of dragged herself away and started going in death curl again in the corner of the enclosure. And I was like, all right, this is weird. So I made an ICU, and I think I thought this was my first ICU I ever made, but it's technically my second because I did make one for Mew, my first Ecampostratus, who died from impaction. I did do some kind of ICU setup for her back then, but I did this ICU to rehydrate her. And I will tell you, a lot of times making an ICU bin just makes your problem worse. If they're stuck in a molt, it's better to just not touch them, leave them alone. If they're dehydrated, it's better to just rehydrate them in their enclosure. But the problem, and the reason why I ended up making the ICU, is because Chomp, my P. Lagarde, she kept walking away from the water dishes and going back into death curl. So I was just like, what the heck is going on here? Like, she shouldn't be dehydrated in the first place. She has a water dish right there. Like, she's had access to water this whole time. But every time I put her mouth in water, she drinks. So maybe I will make an ICU. So this is a very good example of how I would set one up. I put a water dish in there for her, but I also put water in the corner here, and the paper towel soaked up some of it as well. And this just kind of gave her different options, different ways to try to rehydrate herself and drink. So when I put her in it, she was not in death curl anymore. She was just kind of sitting there. And I was like, okay, I have a bad feeling about this, because at this point I'm thinking it's not dehydration because she is drinking, but then she's still going back into death curl. But regardless, I'm just gonna leave her in it overnight and make sure that she, you know, if dehydration is the issue, she rehydrates, and I'll put her back in her enclosure tomorrow. Woke up this morning and I'm frustrated. I am so frustrated. There's no reason, okay? She's captive bred, all right? She doesn't have any weird disease. She doesn't have any parasite, nothing like that. I've been raising her for years, literally years. Also, there was like no symptoms beforehand. Like as you saw when we rehoused her, she was peppy, she was great. This was just like a very sudden, random thing, like dehydration would have been. But maybe this will help someone and just show you that it happens, I guess.
Now it's time for Bowser break.
Hey Bowser, you want to help cheer people up? I'll give you some words. You want some worms? I don't know if you do. You don't seem like you do. You sure you want some worms? You want some? Okay. Hey buddy. Hey, here we go. Oh! Good catch.
Gracias, mi paja.
Oh. Alright, we'll do another. We have another. Uh-oh. I think you ate all your worms, buddy. Sorry. Okay, bye. See you later. I'm so bummed though because like, I mean, look at her size. Like she is such a good size. She's such a good size. There's nothing wrong with her. Her abdomen's even a good size. It's a little small, but I mean, it doesn't look like she's even dehydrated, and she's been dead for like since probably last night or this morning, and it's not even deflated that much. So I'm just saying, like, it looks like she was a healthy, hydrated, fed tarantula. What happened? Not wild caught, captive bred, had her for literal years. Like, it makes no sense. It just makes no sense. And so I'm like kind of pissed. Like I'm sad, but I'm also just kind of pissed because I put years into raising this tarantula. I love Chomp. She's been one of my favorites actually. She's related to the spooky OBT, you know, Nibbles. And so I thought it'd be so cool to have a P. lagardi. I think they're so beautiful. They resemble the Ceratogyrus genus a little bit too, which is my favorite old world genus. And I just am so disappointed. I'm just so disappointed that her life was cut short for seemingly no reason. Was it the upgrade? Was it because I upgraded her to a bigger enclosure and she couldn't find the water dish? She was feeling too reclusive to leave her hide? She might have just gotten dehydrated in her burrow and was too far gone at that point. And I'm gonna guess that that is the most likely scenario. I don't know. I'm gonna go cry now. I do want another P. lagardi, but I am irritated because this was like such a... yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm sorry. I know this isn't like the cheeriest video. I mean, I would expect something like this possibly to happen to a sling, but a juvenile her size, after like growing healthily all this time, molting, eating, drinking, pooping, we just rehoused her, gave her more room, a better enclosure, and this is what happens like a few weeks later. I don't know what this video is. I guess it's just me being bummed. I'll be back with something better soon. I've got some fun stuff planned for next week, so, but yeah, like this video if you somehow enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram to use probably way too much. It's @tarantula.cat. You can go follow me there, and I also have a website. It's tarantulacat.com. I'll see you guys soon. Let's get into the members picks. I hope that this is a female. I hope that this is a female. I'm a little worried about this unboxing because unfortunately the package got stuck in Tennessee overnight. So it wasn't just overnight shipping, it took 2 nights to get to me, which means the spiders have been in this box probably like an extra 24 hours. This is something that unfortunately happens. It's at no fault of the spider shop at all. It's at no fault of the other vendors that this happens to. It's just a risk that comes with shipping animals. The good news though is if you are properly packaging your spiders, they should be fine. They should still arrive okay and alive. In theory, everybody should be fine, but yes, it is an extra stressor. It is an extra risk, and it makes me a little bit more anxious when my spiders do get delayed. In the event of this ever happening to someone, which if you're ordering spiders online, it will, let this kind of be somewhat reassuring to you, hopefully, that all will be okay. See, Spider Shop's packaging, always very nice. If you didn't know, I am an affiliate with Spider Shop. Any spiders that you order from them, you can use my affiliate code CAT10 and you save 10% and it helps my channel out. So thank you so much to everybody who has been using it. But yeah, their packaging is really, really good. Oh, look, we got a little freebie. So fancy. Thank you so much. All right, let's get to these spiders. Here they are, all the way at the bottom. The weather is great, so I'm not worried about it. They don't have a heat pack, they don't have a cool pack, but they don't need one because right now the temperatures are perfect. All right, so we got another P. Lagarde, and I know we just spent like 3 years raising Chomp, my P. Lagarde, who just mysteriously passed away. After all that work, after all those years of raising this tarantula for that to happen. But sometimes you just have to jump right back into it and start all over. So that's what we were doing here. This one is only 0.5 inches. That's actually significantly smaller than Chomp when we got her. So I anticipate a long road ahead to get this one to the same size we got Chomp and beyond, but we'll get there. I feel good about this. And then this is a very rare species of Grammostola. You guys know Grammostola is my favorite genus. So yeah, if anybody fared good during this little delay, I would think it's the Grammostola. So let's pop her open and take a look. Oh, and there she is. She's looking just fine down there, actually. Very, very good. Brazilian smoky gray. Okay, cool. We'll make her an enclosure. After the delay, Grammostola is good. So now let's look at the P. Lagarde. This one is going to be so bolty and fast. We got to be real careful. So let me prepare an enclosure for this one. So when it bolts, we have something somewhere for it to bolt to. Oh, I'm prepared. See, look, I'm so prepared. Use some arachnid dirt. They do tend to burrow as slings, so let's give them that option. And that should do it, really. I mean, when they're that tiny, it's kind of important to see what's going on and make sure they're finding their food and all of that. So I keep it kind of open, but I might put a little bit of moss in there later. All right, Bolty Baboon, you're next. Where's those tongs he sent me? Those tongs, these are really nice because they're smaller, like kind of smallish. I like that. All right, we're gonna take a little peeky. Oh, it's alive for sure, and it seems pretty bolty. There we are. Oh, it's a little bit bigger than I thought. You know what? This is definitely bigger than I was expecting. I have an idea. I know what I could do for this one. I think that this micro tarantula cribs will actually be sufficient, and that means I don't have to rehouse it so quickly. But yeah, oh yeah, this is perfect for it. This is great. This is why I love these things. They're so stylish and cute, but they're also like tiny, you know? A little bit of this. Pat, 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 pat. A chunk of cork. It's always so funny when I make these like super duper teeny tiny enclosures. I think they're so cute because everything is just like literally just like a pinch of it. You know what I mean? Let's boogie.
Claro.
Look at that. Sometimes it's easier to just do this.
Push it.
They're so freaking
No.
fast too. Like when they're this size, they're just so incredibly fast. We're kind of at its mercy right now. Okay. Maybe we can just like, you know, do this. Let me get this ish out. Oh my god, so cute. Thank you so much, Tyler. And see, like I said, you know, this is a really, really small sling. And typically, the smaller the sling, the more fragile they are. And we did just fine in shipping for 2 days because we were packed good. The weather was good, you know, when you have responsible people shipping. Obviously, like, you know, also sometimes it happens, but for the most part, as long as you're buying from somebody reputable, as long as the weather is, you know, not terrible, your spiders should be totally fine. All right, so that means we only got one more. And you know what's funny is I actually just unboxed 2 Grammostola on a short and Instagram reel the other day. I unboxed this Grammostola grossa. This is a really good size. I love it. But yeah, my Grammostola grossa actually just matured male, so I was pretty bummed, but I got this one, and then I also unboxed, this is a Grammostola Action. Is my lens like smudged? Yeah, it's hella smudged, no wonder. That's better. Sorry about that. There she is. Look at her. I just unboxed both of those yesterday, and I had it planned to where I would be getting all of these the same day, but it didn't work out that way. Grammostola grossa. I love this enclosure though. So yeah, having said that, I'm going to use another Tarantula Cat cube enclosure for this Grammostola, just because Grammostola, you know, they are my favorite. So they get my favorite enclosures, which are of course my own enclosures. I didn't label the grossa yet, so I better label these because since they're both Grammostola, it's gonna be pretty easy to mix them up until they get a little bit bigger. Here we go. Oh, and I'm just using the Arachnodirt for this. This is Tarantula Cribs in-house blend. It's quite nice. Let's go ahead and do some cork, I guess. There we go. We can do a pretty pink flower like we did in that one. I don't know, I don't really like the big flower. I think the little pink ones look better, right? I'm sorry, those just look way cuter in the enclosure. So we'll do those again. Here is the Grammostola Alticeps Brazilian Smoky Gray, 1 inch. So I also get a lot of comments, and I already am getting some hate on the reel I posted yesterday unboxing them, but from people who aren't aware of how to ship spiders, they're always like, oh my god, this is so cruel, how do they survive in these all rolled up, that's so sad, da da da. Listen, they're spiders, okay? They are so comfy and cozy in this dark, slightly damp tissue. Like, they are good. They love dark, secure crevices, cracks, and they have book lungs, and so they don't require a ton of air like us. Like, they're not suffocating in here. This is the safest way to ship spiders because they're really fragile. They're going to get bumped around in the mail. You know, they could get stuck in there for a while too. So this is like the most comfortable way to ship them. They're all padded up. They're nice and secure. And they're in the dark. A lot of times they just web up and, you know, chill in there, and they're totally fine and unfazed. So this is really just the safest and best way that's most comfortable for them. Yeah, oh wow, this is really cool. You know, it is just, it does almost look like a baby Rosea at this point, but give her some time, and I'm sure this will look way cooler in a few molts. Very shy. But yeah, I'm kind of like building up my Grammostola collection again because I just had so many molt male, except Bella. My littlest Pulchra did molt female, so that sling I've been raising forever, I'll show you guys, but she just molted female, while the Aiharingi, the Action, and the Grossa all matured male. All of them! Ah! I've been raising them for like 7 years and they all matured male. Why? But I did hit the Pulchra jackpot, so I cannot complain too much, and I've already got a new Action and a new Grossa, and now this Grammostola species that I've never even kept. So I'm not complaining at all. It's okay. You're very, very shy, huh? Can I see you? Hi. I hope that this is a female. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. There you go. My Grossa I unboxed yesterday, and now my Alticeps. Let me show you Bella before we go. I think we're gonna have to rehouse her soon. Did you just oh, she just ran away. You little butthole. You little butthole. Yeah, she just ran down there. That's all right. I'll insert some pictures of her because I literally just took some right after her molt. Thank you so much, Spider Shop. Sorry, I can't help it. Hopefully we have some females in this bunch and this P. Lagarde makes it longer. That's it for today. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram to use probably way too much. It's at tarantula.cat. You can go follow me there. I also have a website. It's tarantulacat.com. Go check it out. What are you waiting for? There's so much cool stuff there. I don't know why you're still watching this video. It's basically over. Just go to my website. Let's get into the members picks.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high.
Oh my, kicking so much hair. Welcome back. Today we are doing a feeding video, and not just any feeding video, gummy worm feeding video. Lots of really big gummy worms today too. I mean, look at this one, so big. And I brought out a very special girl to formally introduce you guys to. I feel like you've seen glimpses of her here and there. I've talked about her a lot, but you've not gotten like a good view of her, and you haven't really seen her eat yet. She's actually like even bigger than Zelda, like significantly bigger than Zelda, which says a lot. By the way, if you guys are looking for gummy worms, such as these gummy worms for your animals, check out Dubia.com. You can order them online. They're actually very affordable on their website, and they get delivered right to your home. And as usual, thank you so much, Dubia, for sponsoring my channel. We're actually gonna start off the video with a T Blondie, and we're gonna end the video with a T Blondie. So let's go ahead and feed my smaller one. She got a little startled when I picked her enclosure up, so let's go ahead. We're gonna do a pretty big worm for her because I know she'll take it. Oh, I've never seen her be afraid of a prey item, so maybe this is actually too big for her. What if I like poked it? Oh, oh wow. That's what T Blondie do. I don't know if this one will come out, but this is the P. Machella we rehoused not long ago, and they actually webbed up inside their little hide, and they did not come out for weeks and weeks and weeks. I finally just caught them out the other day, and we did molt. Oh, there we go. There we go. You guys see the legs? Oh, okay, I guess it's just DoorDash today. Sorry, guys. Let's stick to the theme of big, spicy tarantulas. I just know my Acanthoscaria geniculata will not let us down. So let's go ahead and do a little drop right there. And yeah, look at her. Awesome, and she's doing super good. This guy's out, and he looks a little stressed out just because I picked up his enclosure, and he's just being shy right now. This is my Grammostola grossa that just molted mature male, the one that I've been raising for like ever. Yeah, sad. He's very skittish. Oh, but he does want it. Perfect. That's right, sir. Eat that up. He is a very handsome man, I have to admit that. This was the first tarantula that I think I ever unboxed on my channel. Pretty bummed, because I don't have a girlfriend for him. What about you? I wonder if this one would come out. This is my P. sazami, and this is another one that I've had for like ever. Let's see. Okay, so I see feet down there. Oh! You little butthole. That's too bad because the I'm sorry, it's L. sazami now. L. I keep forgetting because I bought it as a P. sazami, but it changed to an L. sazami. Anyway, let's be real careful. I don't want to startle this one too much. Oh my gosh. Right into threat pose? Really? This is a Lazadora. That is so rude of you. Oh my. That is so extra. What are you doing? What did I do to you? I'm just trying to feed you. What if I just gave you a worm real quick? Let's see. What would happen if I gave you a worm right now? Oh my goodness, yay! I bet you feel a little silly now, huh? Who do we have here? Oh, we have a spicy little Panthabedius in this one. You guys see that little butt back there? All right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, at least we ate. I grabbed someone who's not like the most aggressive eater, but she is quite large. This is Pikachu, my Grammostola pulchripes. But I mean, look at her size. Like, she is quite big. She's been a star on this channel for like ever. So let's give her a worm. She's pretty gentle usually when it comes to eating. Yeah, not the most crazy takedown ever, but I mean, hey. Okay, guys, just for fun, I noticed my C. darlingi is out. She actually molted not too terribly long ago. So I want to try to feed her. Oh, there she goes. Okay, okay, I see her butt. We can put the worm like right here. She should notice it. No? Yeah. Okay, darn. Ugh. My Marshalli's feet are out, so maybe we could try the Marshalli. Oh, look at the Marshalli. That was great. And gone. Well, that's cool. We got one of them. What about you? Oh, this one's out. This one is so freaking spicy. It's like one of my favorites to feed. Oh my god, ass is up in the air. Oh my, kicking so much hair, kicking so much hair. Calm the F down. Now that we've like been completely unreasonable, let's go for this. Oh! This is like one of my craziest eaters, and it's just like crazy defensive. It's jumping around. It's just insane. It's a T. acridie. Oh my gosh, I absolutely adore it. Absolutely adore it. It is like seriously one of the most entertaining tarantulas, like very unexpectedly entertaining. I wonder if my B. albiceps would take one. This one just molted not long ago, so I don't know, it might take one. Let's find out. No? Okay. That was kind of weird. Before we feed Fandy the T. blondie, let's go ahead and feed Zelda. She is not in like the best spot of her enclosure for me to get a good view. I could only lift one big enclosure today. That's all I had in me. So, all right, let's give it a try. Oh! Okay, all right, Zelda. She took it. She's like hiding so far in the back, it's like I can barely see her, but I think I got a good enough view on camera. Yeah, that is a huge hornworm too, like she's good. Let's go ahead and do another, cause why not? Let's do another.
Oh no.
She definitely wants it. But she's like preoccupied with the other huge worm I just gave her. Oh, you know what? Before we do Fanny, let's do the, oh, there it goes. We should try to do the T. apophysis too, but just bolted so fast. Also, these worms are way bigger than the apophysis. Oh, I see its foot though. Maybe I have a smaller worm somewhere. Hold on. Why not try? Why not? Why not? Okay. All right, let's give it a try. Oh, that was awesome. The pink foot bird eater. Vicious. So small, but so vicious. I love that.
And now it's time for a Bowser break.
Oh, kamera number 2. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. I've kept you guys waiting long enough. Time to formally introduce you guys to the biggest tarantula that I've personally ever seen. This is the biggest tarantula I've ever seen. Here she is, and I don't think I can translate on camera how big and beautiful she is. Like, I mean,
Que te una regla.
this is a really big enclosure, and yeah, she's sizable. She's very sizable. But this is Fanny. I didn't name her that. Her former owners named her that, and I kept the name. I think I'm gonna keep the name. I want you guys to kind of get an idea of like how big she is, and this is like her curled up, but it's just like impossible to get it to translate to the camera. So let's go ahead and drop in some worms and see what happens. Jeez. I mean, that's like one of the biggest worms I have too. Oh, she hissed. It was so loud.
Sleep or not sleep.
I mean, absolutely crazy huge. But yeah, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like this video if you did, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram to use probably way too much. It's @tarantula.cat. You can go follow me there. I also have a website, tarantulacat.com. Check it out, and I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the members picks.
Dun, dun. Nope, finished.
This is Artlist.
She's like way down in there. Oh my. She's kicking hair at me. Today we have an unboxing, and this is a very special one. This is a male for one of my female tarantulas who we are going to try to breed. We also have to rehouse her, so I'm gonna show you guys her. We're gonna rehouse her. We're gonna talk about her, but before we do that, let's free this man from his box. All right, here he is. I have not made him an enclosure either yet, so let's go ahead and see what his size is, because this is a smaller species. They don't get very big, so I wasn't 100% sure what size a mature male would look like for the species. Let's go ahead and, oh, hi.
Oh boy.
Oh wow, he's very, very handsome. I don't really want to hold you though. This species is pretty skittish, so I'm just gonna let him take a little walk, I guess. Honestly, he's about the size of my female. This man was ready to come out. Here, I'm gonna put you in this cup for a sec. Mature males, they really have a tendency to panic. He's a pretty good size. He's very leggy though. So, we don't need anything very big because mature males, they're at the end of their lives, so you don't want to give them too much space because they're just going to wear themselves out wandering around. I guess let's go ahead and use these. I actually robbed tarantula cribs earlier. I ran in and I just saw these sitting there and I took them, you know? I took them, and, you know, honestly, that's just, sometimes you gotta break into your friend's business and rob them, so. I'm just kidding, for legal purposes. But no, I grabbed a couple of these cubes because I want to rehouse the female as well. She's actually molted and outgrown the enclosure she's in, and I also just want to give her a lot of space so that he has a fighting chance to get away if he has to, because, you know, we've had some breedings in the past not go very well. No, stop going.
Yeah.
So, I've learned some lessons, okay? I've learned some lessons.
I remember.
I think this will be perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this size for both of them because my female is like actually probably the same size as him. I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna be smaller, so. Oh, and of course I'm a Tarantula Cribs affiliate, so if you like these enclosures, go to tarantulacribs.com. Use my affiliate code CAT10. It'll save you 10%. It'll help me out. Look how good he's being. He's just staying in his little cup. He's just chilling. Right, all right. I think I have more dirt in the garage. Do some of this. All right. And then let's go ahead and break up this piece of cork into some pieces that we can use. Put a little bit of moss in these.
Ah.
I'm like running out of leaf litter. It's like all stems. All stems. I remember those days. That's like the bottom of the leaf bag. And lastly, let's decorate with some mushrooms. All right.
Parecen dulces.
Those look pretty legit. I think those are great, actually. All right, so here is one enclosure, and then here is the other. Definitely not bad. I like these. So let's go ahead and rehouse the male first. I'm surprised he hasn't rehoused himself yet. He's just been sitting so patiently in the cup. I can't find my paintbrush, so I've just been using this little thing from my Roomba, my Roomba. I've been using this, okay. Anyway. Come here, buddy. Doesn't really fit in the cup very well. Sorry, I don't want to freak you out.
Yeah. Full speed.
What are you doing? No, you went down. There you go. All right, so we got the mature male. And yeah, we're just gonna give him a couple days to rest and relax and hydrate. I'm gonna feed both of them to either tonight or tomorrow, just so that before I introduce them, they're both going to like be fed and hydrated and just like ready to go, hopefully. So let me get the female. All right, so the species is Hapalopus species Gurella. However, there has been a name change. It's no longer that. Van Gogh. Is it supposed to be like Van Gogh? Like Vincent Van Gogh? Hapalopus Van Gogh? That's actually pretty legit. That's cool. My girlie's still in this enclosure. She's molted a few times though. She's very big and beautiful. We're gonna recycle her little pumpkin. It's very spooky. Look at how she decorated it. Very authentic. So we're gonna go ahead. Ooh, where do we put it? I'm gonna put it, I don't know, perfect. Very spooky. Okay. So she's pretty quick, and I have a feeling she's gonna hate this and bolt, so we're gonna have to be real careful here. Cause she's like way down in there. Oh my. She's kicking hair at me. All right. Oh my. There she is. I mean, look at her. She is beautiful. This is a very rare species, so I really, really, really want this to work out for us. It would be super cool if this works out, so. I would definitely want to give her the best chance. I don't want to stress her out. That was a pretty simple rehouse, so yeah. And she bolted. Both of them went right into their hides. So yeah, they are a very skittish species, but they are really, really beautiful. So I'm really, really hoping that we make something happen. It would be so cool to have some babies. The babies would be absolutely tiny though, because these are like the pumpkin patches. However, she does seem bigger than any pumpkin patch I've ever had. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and feed them, water them, make sure that they're doing well, adjusting, and then once they seem like chill, I'm gonna go ahead and try pairing them. I will pair them on camera. I normally don't, but I don't know. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna pair them on camera, but just give me like a week or two before I attempt it.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like it if you did, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram use, probably way too much is that tarantula.cat. You can go follow me there. I also have a website, it's tarantulacat.com. Go check it out, and I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the members picks. god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, we are bringing back the side part. If Pierce the Veil and Sleeping with Sirens are touring right now, that means we can bring back the side part. We have a video today that I did not think I would ever make. Years and years and years after I said I would never do this, I'm doing it. We are unboxing an M. Balfouri communal. So when I first got in the hobby, that's when people really started keeping M. Balfouris communally. Like, it was a really popular trend. I thought it was cool. I mean, who wouldn't want a communal tarantula? Having an enclosure full of multiple tarantulas seems really fun. But at the time when this was like a big thing, it also sounded really terrifying to me because I don't even think I was keeping Old World species at that time just yet. So the idea of rehousing like 4, 5, 10 M. Balfouri fast bolty little baboon tarantulas absolutely terrified me. It did not sound like something that would be fun, whereas it still seems a little not fun for me at this point in time. I've done everything, not everything, but I've done like so many cool fun things in the tarantula hobby. This is something I have not tried yet. It's something completely new. It's something really exciting for me. I had an adult before, but unfortunately it matured into a male, and that was kind of like the gateway. This is like the only communal species that like tends to do well. Like, people will keep NCs together, that never goes well. They'll keep Poecilotheria together, that rarely goes well. But M. Balfouri, they'll actually like huddle together, stay together. It seems like they want to be together. If one's molting, another usually will stand next to it and like protect it. They'll share food, but occasionally there is some cannibalism. It's quite rare. Now, having said all of that, today's video is sponsored by Fangs TV. My friend Tom Saxon, he is the breeder extraordinaire. He is amazing at what he does, and he's providing us with 4 M. Balfouri slings for my communal, and these are pretty decent size, so they're not super tiny. So if you are looking for any tarantulas to add to your collection, definitely check out his website. I will of course link it down below. Also, he has a really cute cat. I don't know if that like will help drive sales for him, but I feel like it should. FangsTV.com. Best packaging, absolutely love it. Oh my god, are they all in this? I hope that they're like an individual. Please tell me they're not like all just like loose in this. Please, please, please. There's no way. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that to me, right, you guys? That would be very entertaining if he did, but I don't think he'd do that. Did he? Please package them separately.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are just all in there. I'm scared. Oh my god, how do I know where they're at? Let's make the enclosure and then we will dig them out. Okay, so these are supposed to be 1.5 inches each. I'm going to be using the Tarantula Cribs 8x8x8 cube. And remember, I am a Tarantula Cribs affiliate. You can use my affiliate code CAT10, save 10% off anything. That's really fun. Oh, that's buggy. We have some Arachnodirt. This is Tarantula Cribs in-house blend. It's very nice. Needs to be mixed up just a little bit. But yeah, this is gonna be great for the M. Balfouri. It's gonna be very sandy, good for burrowing. So we've got like substrate, right? And it's a fair amount, but the main focus that we are going to be doing is this piece of spider wood. This thing is perfect for M. Balfouri because they will be webbing the crap out of it, and all these holes and everything, they're gonna like find safe spaces to web up. And also, tell me that looks like a skull, right? This totally looks like a skull. Like, isn't that really cool? I don't know, I just thought this piece was awesome. So we're gonna put it in, and I gotta make sure, there we go, right? Okay, perfect, that fits perfect. So this is gonna be the enclosure. It might not look like too much, but trust me, they are going to decorate this very well. Oh man, I'm gonna need a catch cup. I'm gonna need a lot. Oh, I'm scared.
What?
Okay, all right, let me just investigate.
¿Por qué mi horario está tan mal?
Oh wow, I see them. They are right there. Okay, they are a decent size. I think they're all cuddled up together, actually. Mm-hmm. Doesn't it look like it?
Group
Okay,
hug.
so how are we? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, look, one's in, one's in. It went right in, okay. Another's coming. Dude, they're just like coming out on their own. Okay, one's, wait, where'd it go? Okay, one's down there. Okay, as long as it doesn't run out. Oh, 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 I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Oh, oh, one just ran out of the cup, that is. All right, so there's 2 in there somewhere. Right, guys, right? There's 2 in here. Where'd they go? Okay, they really like inside here, so that's good. All right, here goes another. All right. Woo, there goes
damage.
another, and then here we go. This one's threat posing me. You are way too little to be doing that. Get out. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay, that's all of them, right? Let's do a little dig. Yes, okay. There should only be 4. There was only 4. And they were all grouped together. That's so cute. They came together. That's scary. So 1, they all went in here, so I can't even see them. Go find your friends. They're in the house. They're all inside here. But this is so cool. Like, this is gonna be like the perfect thing for them to web up. So we're gonna go ahead and do a time lapse of them tonight. And then I'll also throw in some crickets and do a time lapse of that as well. So hopefully we will get some good footage.
21 tons. 21 toneladas. ¿Qué?
I tried so hard to get you guys some cool time-lapse footage of the M. balfouri webbing up their enclosure and eating, but they literally did not want to participate at all. I tried different angles, I tried so many different ways, and it did not work out. But I will not get discouraged. I will try again, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me there, because I'll probably try to make a reel of them doing it at some point and just post it over there, or a short here, I don't know, whatever. But I did want to show you guys how awesome their webbing has come along. Again, it's been only a few days, so there will be much more webbing to come, but what they've done already is pretty much exactly as I expected. They are webbing up the holes. They're all hiding inside of the spider wood. It's really cool though, and I'm really happy with how it's going. I just wish that they would come out more.
All right, and that is it for today's video. Thank you so much, Tom from Fangs TV, for sending these and sponsoring today's video. I think we got some cool things coming with them. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram to use probably way too much. It's @tarantula.cat. You can go follow me there. I also have a website, tarantulacat.com. Go check it out, and I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the members picks.
Hmm, 25. I don't care. 26, 25. Damn. There you are. Not this. Hell.
God, oh.
10, 8, night, okay. Oh boy. Okay. No. Finlandia, Helsinki. What you mean it's not in? Stations.
Okay, we are about to create the brand new game of
All of the non-native species that I have in this room are not seen as threats. All of the non-native species that I have in this room are not seen as threats to our ecosystem. Animal cruelty. Unboxing a living being like a piece of plastic is cruel as Can you imagine how the spider felt during transportation until you unbox her? You are supporting a terrible industry. If you really love spiders, do better. This is literally evil for your own delight. I'm not reading all that. What a sad life they're going to have in those tiny boxes. Should be forbidden. 1000% agree. Animal abuse. How the can they breathe in a tube wrapped up in a tightly sealed box? Even spiders need air to breathe. It's animal. Just cause it's a little spider, people can overlook the animal abuse aspect of it, right? Pathetic way of treating wildlife. Why are tarantulas always mailed cramped up in such a confined package? It seems cruel. How cruel? Nothing new for humans. It's cruel to confine a spider of this size in such a small place. Why would you imprison them in such a small tank enclosure? Poor babies, you're acting like you care about them. Well, Well, obviously not. Another wacko goth female. Oh, that one's actually kind of sweet. The transport would be like torture for them, being wrapped up in the dark and unable to eat or even move. At last, a human being, indeed, and thank you. Horrific to profit from such an industry and post video of insects boxed and caged out of their natural habitat because of being bored, lazy, and inhumane. How can it survive, breathe, eat, drink, evil? Not as good as yours? Get off YouTube for Christ's sake. Prima donnas, some substrate fake plants, leaf litter, and a water dish is nothing to brag about. Your enclosures are mediocre at best. You're nothing to write home about, sweetheart. Trust me, you're a glorified animal hoarder for likes and views at best. Every single day for the past 7 or 8 years, however long I've been doing YouTube, I've been called an animal abuser, an animal hoarder. I mean, these are literally just some of the comments that YouTube held for review. Like, these are not even the ones that actually got through and were posted by people, but there's tons. I get attacked for the size of my enclosures. I get attacked by how we ship tarantulas. I get attacked for having non-native species because people don't seem to understand the difference between non-native and invasive, because if it were invasive, I obviously wouldn't have it and it wouldn't legally be imported into the country. I want to respond and I want to educate, but I already have. Like, so many times over the past, like, what, 7, 8 years, I've made countless videos explaining enclosure size, husbandry, why we ship spiders the way that we do. I've talked about exotic versus invasive species and like the difference. Like, I don't know what else I can do. I've made countless full-length YouTube videos about it. I've made TikToks about it, reels, shorts, all of it. I've made so much media about it, but none of it matters because people criticize before even trying to educate themselves. They criticize before even looking at my other content where I've talked in depth about these criticisms and why we do things the way that we do. And more often than not, I've done it in an educational and kind way. It's exhausting, and that's why I'm here venting. I'm caught between two worlds. Either kill it with fire or you're an animal abuse. It's black and white. There's no in between except you guys. You guys are why I'm still here, and also the people who see my content, who have it show up in their feed, and they actually do come here and look at my content and maybe ask a question, like, without attacking or accusing me of something. And also the thing is this video, I know it's not gonna go viral because I can tell when I'm making content what's gonna do well and what won't. And while this probably has a flashy title, as soon as people click on it and they see I'm yapping and going on and on for 10, 15 minutes, whatever this turns out to be, they're gonna get bored and they're gonna turn it off, and I get it. However, I need to say it.
We ship spiders
Why
like that.
do we ship tarantulas the way that we ship them? Whenever I have any kind of unboxing go viral, whenever I'm attracting new people to my channel or the algorithms putting it on people's feeds that don't normally consume this type of content or keep animals or know anything about spiders, the biggest criticism I get is how they're packaged. They don't understand how the spiders breathe. They're angry that they don't have water or food and that they can't move around. Like, obviously the animal's so uncomfortable and it's so inhumane. No. First of all, spiders love small, confined, warm areas, dark areas. That's where they feel safest. So if you think a spider doesn't love a crack that's this big that they can squeeze themselves into, you're wrong. Go around your house and look in the very dark cracks and crevices. I guarantee you will find some spiders that way. That is what they do. They find a small little crack, a little crevice, somewhere to squeeze their body into, they web it up and they live there. And they often don't venture out unless they're hungry. Having said that, they still only will eat once a week, maybe twice a week. It really depends on their size, and there's lots of factors here, but generally spiders should not really eat more than once or twice a week. That's another topic, but no, we do not typically ship them with food. It's just not safe. If they ended up molting in transit, then there's a good chance that that prey could actually eat the spider. And then people criticize because there's no water with them. Well, the paper towel that they are rolled into is often pre-misted before they put the spider in it. So it's like a little damp, but not overly damp, because if it's overly damp, then it's gonna be too humid for the spider. They need some humidity, but they don't need too much humidity because that can also be bad. Going back to why we put them inside of these little paper towel rolls, it's to cushion them. Their abdomens are extremely fragile, and obviously the male is kind of a bumpy, chaotic thing to go through for an animal. So the way that they're packaged is the way that they will be most comfortable and safest. They're packaged that way so that they don't die. They're packaged that way so that they're comfortable in transit. It's so ironic because these people attack me for the way they're packaged, but they're packaged that way to keep them safe, to keep them comfortable. That's why they're packaged that way.
Many boxes on enclosure
Next,
size.
let's talk about the enclosure size. I'm going, you know what, I'm gonna pick a tarantula. Let's do, my E. Murinus is in here somewhere. I'm going to put a time lapse on this spider all night, and I want you to see how often it comes out, okay? In the wild, tarantulas make little burrows and they live in them. They only venture out for a few reasons. 1, if they're hungry. 2, if they want to mate. And 3, if there's some sort of like, something's uncomfortable. Say maybe they're flooded out of their burrow, or maybe it's too hot, or maybe there's just like some deforestation happening in that area. They will venture out and then find somewhere else to go. And as for arboreal tarantulas, they will web up a branch, an area, and stay predominantly in that. So while I could give a tarantula a huge enclosure the size of my bearded dragon, it wouldn't matter because they're still more often than not gonna web up a little corner this big and stay there. Just stay there. That's why the enclosures are small. There's a reason why people call tarantulas pet rocks. I'm just saying. Tarantulas in captivity have way easier lives than the ones out in the wild. They're given food regularly. They always have access to water. Their homes aren't gonna be destroyed. Nobody's gonna spray them down with pesticides or smush them, but they also probably don't even realize they're in captivity. To be completely honest, they don't have the same emotions that like a more complex animal or mammal has. That's just how it is. Like, I'm constantly being shamed, bringing in and promoting people to breed like non-native species. They think that somehow all these high-list jumping spiders are gonna escape and breed, and we're gonna have all these invasive high-list jumping spiders. If they were thought to be invasive, they would not be legal to get imported. They would not be coming from reputable businesses that I'm unboxing. I wouldn't be doing this on the internet. Like, I wouldn't be showing it on camera because it wouldn't be allowed. It wouldn't be legal. I would be doing something wrong. All of the non-native species that I have in this room are not seen as threats to our ecosystem. They're just not. And also, I think a lot of people have misconceptions. They think like, oh, what if this Hylas gets out and breeds with a Phidippus regius, which is like, you know, a native one. They can't do that. They're two completely different species. Like, a Hylas and a Phidippus could not breed if you tried, because it would be like trying to breed a donkey and a pig. They're not different breeds. They're completely different species from completely different ecosystems on completely different continents of the world. It doesn't work like that. And I get that your average person is not going to be educated about these things, and that's who makes those kind of comments, but it's the fact that I've nicely like put out so much content educating people about these exact same kind of things that they're coming at me for hatefully. You know, they're not asking, is it possible for this to happen? They're just attacking me and going off on a tangent, ranting about something they know nothing about. I mean, this girl right here talks about how she has lizards. Do you think bearded dragons are native to the United States? No! Do you think crested geckos are native to the United States? No! And speaking of crested geckos, they were once thought to be extinct until they came into this hobby. And as soon as they hit this hobby, what happened? A bunch of people bred them. They're readily available. You can get them so easily now. But do you see them jumping around in the trees in Missouri? No, you don't. And a lot of these non-native species that we're keeping are threatened in the wild. And it's not because we're taking them out of the wild. I'm sure that doesn't help, which is why we do try to push captive breeding. But the primary reason why a lot of species are in decline is because of global warming, which yes exists. Deforestation. So many habitats are being destroyed to the extent that it is, yes, affecting the species that live in them. They have nowhere to go. When somebody says put that spider back in the wild, for one, usually it wasn't even from the wild, and for two, there's no wild to really put them back in because their homes are getting completely bulldozed. So that's my rant for today. And the sad thing is, and what I know is gonna happen, is a bunch of you guys are gonna see this video and you're gonna agree with me and you're gonna feel the same way I do. because you're educated on the topic and you already know these things. The sad thing is that the people who are commenting these things are not going to see this video. They're not going to sit through this video. They don't care. And honestly, what should worry you and worries me is these are the kind of people to advocate to put laws in place that do nothing to help animals. I mean, look at USR. Look at all of the silly laws that they constantly are fighting for the sake of our hobby. Now, is our hobby problematic? Yes, absolutely. I will be one of the first to tell you there are things in this hobby that I don't agree with, things that I think are unethical, that I don't like, okay? But at the same time, this is not a black and white issue. There's a lot of good that comes out of our hobby as well. So that's it for today. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget, I have an Instagram that I use probably way too much, that tarantula.cat. You can go follow me there. I also have a website, it's tarantulacat.com. Check it out, and I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the members picks.
Turn your ideas into videos. Go to Artlist.
Mi Kuruma.
What is this? Emi Kuruma is actually releasing. What is this? Emi Kuruma is actually releasing a YouTube video? Why? That's unheard of. What? That's not very in character of her. Well, in all seriousness, guys, first of all, I'd like to apologize. I've promised a lot in our debut video and I have not delivered anything yet outside of our weekly streaming. Which on this week I have not actually streamed yet. Who would have known? Doing car content in this format is harder than it looks. Every time I have an idea and I try to implement it, you know, a few hurdles come up here and there. And of course, I want the quality of our videos to be, you know, acceptable. So a lot of my attempts, I just decided to like throw in the bin for now. But I'm working on it. We're learning something new every day on this channel. So to compensate, I'm going to make this video of us playing Assetto Corsa with RTX on. First, a little bit of backstory so you guys know, what's happening in the video. This is our trusty steed for today. This is an R56 Mini Cooper S. It's a 1.6 liter turbo. It is mostly stock. It's got BC coilovers, an updated rear sway bar, an exhaust, and probably the biggest thing, it's got Brembo big brakes. For tires, we have 17s Yokohama Advan Flevas. It also has 100% full interior, and no lightening has been done whatsoever. So really, it's a street car. Now originally we were supposed to use an E46 race car, the one that we usually use, But then some parts for our modifications didn't come in time, so we're waiting a few more weeks for the injectors and the upgraded map sensor. So the shop I'm closely working with has this Mini Cooper as their daily driver, and we've decided in the meantime we're gonna join the races with this car. So yesterday we are technically racing in my boss's quote-unquote daily driver. As for the race we're joining, it's a European car-only club race. I'm sorry guys, no JDM cars here. So let me just head on to my sim rig so we can start playing Assetto Corsa. Alright chat, it's race time. We are now heading towards the grid start. So I'm gonna treat this like a live. But we'll pretend it's a live. I can't read you chat because you know, I don't have a phone with me. Or oh no, I'm playing Assetto Corsa, right. I can't read chat because I have it disabled because I'm gonna focus on this race. That's the real reason. So we're here playing in Assetto Corsa in my trusty old T300 Thrustmaster baby. And yeah, we are heading towards the start line. Maybe I can jump cut because you know I don't think I can like say anything here. Or rather, I have nothing to say here. We're a really mixed grid. So like we've got Porsches, we've got BMWs, we've got Benzes, we've got old and new Euros also. So we've got M2s, we've got E36s. So really we're just a European grid. So the 6-lap race. I'll try to commentate because I also want to practice my commentating. Because people have been asking me if I could commentate on their events, and I'm like, I don't know. I think I suck. But then after meeting you guys, I realized, oh my god, I don't shut up at all. So maybe I am built for this yapping thing. So you know, we'll see. So here's our grid. We're car number 8, grid number 8 in qualifying. So we'll just go around. It's 21-20, so on the left because we're even. But then I'll still wait for these guys to finish formating. There's you've got M3, you've got 316 E36, you've got AMG Benz. There's an E36 race car behind us. Turbo S. You technically can't reverse on the grid start, but whatever. It is an amateur event, so it's fine. There. So going further onto the grid. Here are the faster cars. Z4, Cooper S. They're number 8. Okay, so Benz goes here. We go here on the left. Thank you. Alright. Okay, a GT4. We've got a Golf. Pretty fast Golf, that Golf. That one, it's one of the fastest cars here. Or in our country, actually. There's another one, they're teammates. So, I'm not expecting to see them anymore after grid start. Oh, it's revving. Wow, amazing. Fantastic. Oh, that's revving the GT. Oh, we'll rev also. Oh, I'm shy. Should we rev? Oh, we're revving. Got an M3 in front of us. M3, M2. I can't read. There are the horns blaring. Okay, mechanics need to get out of the track. Turn off our air conditioning. Off air conditioning. Yeah. Oh, I'm scared. My small dog brain is panicking. It's just like fireworks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I have power? No. I think we have like 190 horsepower or something. I can't see who's in front of us here, but they're probably fast cars also, so yeah. Don't ask me about Porsches, by the way, guys. I have no idea. They all look the same to me, so I'm not sure if those are GT2s or GT3s. They're Porsches. They're fast Porsches. Yeah. It's a GT4 because there's a sticker on it. It says GT4. So, you know, I know that's a GT4. I'm a genius, I know. No, hold the applause. Hold the applause. Let's take pictures. Come on, guys. Let's go start this grid race. Yo, get out of the track. I have limited action cam memory. And this is a one-take-ish with some cuts. Oh, fuck. I forgot to ask if there was a parade lap. Or if this is 3, 2, 1, go. I'll figure it out then. If the GT3s pull away, then that's it. Oh my god, how stupid of me. I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot to ask. Okay, engine on. If all the lights come on, that's a grid start. As far as I know. Because if it's not, it's just a checkered flag and we all start going. So, red lights on. Okay, parade lap. Who is a parade lap? Ha! I can infer things. Amazing. We're so fast, oh my god. Sirs, I need to floor it. Sir, we're just trying to parade lap. Please don't exercise your prowesses already. Have mercy on my 1.6, 1.8 liter engine. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't even know the displacement of the car I'm driving. Dang. Torio. Okay, going up the hill. Oh yeah, the blue M2, that's also really fast. We'll never see him again also after grid start. What gear am I in? There we go. Huh. We're being thrown around in our non-fixed bucket seat. Oh, they're kind of warming up, huh? What the hell? Yo, slow the fuck down. Slow the bejesus down, guys. Some of us here are regular traffic. Please, have mercy on the regular traffic. Regular traffic on regular traffic tires. Guys, chill. Pulling away. Though I'm half throttle, so you know. I don't wanna get my oil and water temps too high before the race starts. I'm a turbo after all. I need to watch my air intake temps. I need to get the temperature in the brakes also, so they don't crack. Oh yeah, fun fact, guys, you need to warm up your brakes. If your brakes are like stone cold and you start hammering it on it, it gets heat shocked. So you actually gotta, like, you know, not super ultra mega late braking like out of the out of the gates. You gotta gingerify and stuff, whatever that means. I'm not cutting that out because I want this to be a one take, because it's as if we're streaming. It's as if we're streaming. Hi chat, how you guys doing? Hi Mike, I'm pretty sure you're there. Hi Mike. The Civic's not done yet. Maybe next week. Again, I said that last week. Maybe next week. Dear man, damn. The gates on the shifter are kind of big. I think the bushings are worn. Okay, there. They've slowed it down, which is nice. I really hate these gloves. I need to buy new gloves. These are really slippery. The leather has them like matted. So after this race, I'm buying new gloves. Or if you guys want to buy me gloves, that'll be cool. Should I set up a coffee? I don't know. You guys tell me. Okay. Pew 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 pew. Put the ring around the racetrack. Put the ring around. So slippery thing. Should have used the other gloves. A friend of mine was offering for me to use her gloves, but I'm like, nah, I'll use my gloves.
Help! Woohoo!
I think I kind of made a wrong decision there. It's so slippery, see? You guys don't even hear the friction because there's no friction. Dang. We back down to start. The GT4 to our right. Mini Cooper JCW on the left. Behind us, I don't know what's there. It's so loud, I hope you guys can hear me. I'll try to use the Brembo brakes. Close them on the inside. Go in. Hugging the inside. Oh, the GT4.
Oh, shoot.
Goes for a little slidey baroo. Should have capitalized, but he didn't. Cut the BMWs by cutting the line on the inside and going out. Kind of a bad line since I was defensive. But everyone else behind me should have a bad line also. I'm letting the Porsche go. Ow! It's throwing rocks at me. The Porsche is attacking me. Violence knows no bound. Alright, we're keeping the cars behind us at bay. Before making space for that Porsche. They're all multicolored, so I don't know how to refer to them for you guys to distinguish which one I'm talking about. But I'ma keep going. Okay, black BMW behind me, still putting on the pressure. I'm gonna use the whole track here. I don't know if track limits are a thing, but we'll know after the race. Sorry, I need to use the whole track. You guys are pushing me to. Okay, Brembo brakes still good. Flooring it. Right, we're pulling away slightly from the black BMW behind us. Bit of a kamikaze. Okay, the car's kind of tuned to understeer. Okay, so we can push corners a bit harder, knowing that we'll understeer first. First time I'm driving this car here, by the way. Not my car, so kind of figuring everything out as we go along. Tap the brakes here because it gets tighter. Use the bump to rotate. Floor it! We don't have an LSD, let's go! Third gear! Okay, we're pulling away slightly from the BMW behind us. It's usually flat out, but with the tires we have, we can't. So I'll just take it conservatively and finish the race. It's always not a good time when you don't finish the race. Alright, we're putting a gap on the cars behind us at least. But of course, we have no chance with those guys, but we'll keep on going, I should also not super late brake all the time because our fluid is not up to spec. Oh, there goes the GT4. I hope it doesn't rejoin, excuse me. I'm taking this. Thank you. Okay, use all the track. Oh, LSD! Electronic throttle isn't so nice to throttle modulation. I'm trying to throttle modulate, but all it does is wheel spin. Taking a V-line here because our tires suck. Lifting off to tuck in. I wish I can adjust rear rebound damping, but then on a Mini Cooper, you need to disassemble the rear shock in order to adjust damping. So crazy. I wonder if they have a workaround around that, because I really can't tune the rear shocks at all. We need to do it with our driving. We need to compensate with our driving. Okay, let's go. Need to remember to use the caster of the Mini. That's one of the advantages of a Mini Cooper. The BMW behind me seems to be finding the correct lines also, because he's slightly getting closer to us. But I'll try to keep our gap. I'll try to keep our gap as much as I could. Okay, we'll let ourselves be caught by the safe arms of understeer here. A bit of kamikaze, knowing that the rear will be behaved. Okay. Though I want the rear to be less behaved. Maybe I'll add more rear camber someday. Not my car, so I don't know if I'll tune this further, but we'll see. So over here again, lifting off the pit. So we don't have the tire to go flat out. Alright. Going for it. Amy Kurama Racing, let's go. The GT4 has recovered and is right behind us. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him once he comes back, because, he's fast, If he doesn't reach us, I'm just gonna give it to him. I don't think we're in the same bracket anyway, so it's fine. But dang, such a car already on our ass. Look at that. It's already there. Amazing. Amazing. But you gotta take it, sir. I'm not giving it to you like super give it to you. Take it, take it, take it. Take it. I'm taking it. Why are you taking it? Oh, he's right there. Oh, look at that, the mirror. Do you guys see it in the mirror? He's right on my ass. Wow. Go, 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 go. Take it from me. Take it from me. So you're not taking it from me. You need to take it from me. I'm not giving it to you. I'm sorry. You have a more powerful car. Come on, outside, outside, outside. Go, go, go. I'm giving you space. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that's right. No, pull away, pull away, pull away. Sorry, I can't afford to lift off because the BMWs behind us will catch up. So I'm sorry I had to, you know, make you have a hard time passing me, but that's racing. Okay, more throttle modulation, Emmy. More throttle modulation. Birmingham Palace. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, our tires are gone. I think they've overheated. So starting to. The fronts are no longer really turning, but I will scrub the living bejesus out of them just so we can keep our position. I'm still yapping. It's amazing. Fantastic, baby. Okay. Here, use this brake. Rotate. That's not rotating anymore. It used to rotate. It's not rotating anymore. Our front tires, they're gone. The front tires say Mino Habla grip. Okay, the BMW is no longer behind us. I wonder what happened. Oh, there they are. Okay. We're pulling away significantly. So, conservative braking. Don't cook the brakes. Don't cook the fluid, sir. Oh, hello, excuse me. My liners are on. I gotta improve that. So I'm kind of struggling. Learning the car first. Maybe I'll polish the line once I learn the car. Okay, throttling out. There. Use all of the track. Two tires in the track. Rotate, damn it, rotate. Rotate to potate, please. Why you no rotate to potate? Because the tire temperatures. Our front tires are too hot and our rear tires are chilling. Oh, what the hell? Are we being lapped already? Oh my god, we are being lapped already. Those are the leaders. They're already there. They're there. We were just there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, alright, alright. You know what? The brakes are slowly becoming more and more really good. What the hell? Don't tell me that these brake pads were never broken in before or driven hard. So our first lap earlier in qualifying was the break-in for the pads. Don't tell me that's what happened. Because right now the pads feel amazing. What the hell? Oh my god, they're there! The Porsches are there! Well, the GT4 seems to be just, you know, stuck there in front of us, so yeah, we need to give them a proper. I know these guys are chasing time, so for these guys for sure I'm gonna give space. They're there, are they there? Oh, they're there! Come on guys, come on, reach me. I'm not gonna slow down, reach me. I think they're gonna dive me in the first corner. Come on. You guys are almost flat out here. Come on. Okay, I'm giving it to them. Fuck my left. Go. Oh, look at these beautiful monsters. Doing beautiful monster things. Amazing. Guys, our front tires really aren't turning anymore. It's so dangerous, by the way. That's why I have a yellow flag, because if you go too hot on the first corner, you can actually understeer it. That's why it's no overtaking, it's a yellow flag. Damn, we got lapped! In a 6-lap race, we got lapped! And we're going all out! Fantastic! Beautiful, I love it. You take second. Just gingerly with the throttle. Okay, see guys, I'm improving. I'm no longer just hammering the throttle. We're now doing some throttle modulation because I'm getting used to the car. You see? See, there's character development. That's what you need, character development. Oh, character development. Oh, see, oh, you see how much grip I held up there. Oh, character development. That's our boost. Ano, boost gauge. No, guys, Mini Cooper. Goddamn, R56, our oil temps are at 93. How? How? Our air intake temps are at 59, 57. Oh my goodness. This, a manual R56? Dang. It's pretty damn durable. Come on, run it, run it, run it. Tires are good, tires are good, tires are good. I wonder if this has like an ELSD thing going, because it's a modern car, right? Because if I modulate the throttle correctly, it's as if there's an LSD hooking up, compared to me just mashing it. So I wonder if that's like a physics thing, or is that an electronic like assist thing? Because there, see, we're no longer wheel spinning that much. If I gingerly put it on, and the front actually claws in. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, check the flag, let's go. We have finished the race, guys. We are alive. And check the flag. Cool down the car. It's a daily. It's not my car. Gotta preserve it as much as we can. It's only a substitute. Don't total the daily driver. Is the guy okay? Okay, okay. Air conditioning on. Modern amenities on. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. So where do I end the view though? The race is over. I guess here, I can end here. Bye guys. Thank you for joining me on my racing live stream. Not really a live stream. Gotta say bye-bye. Whoosh, transition. You guys like that? You guys like that transition, huh? So yep, that's the end of that race. But don't tune out yet, guys, because before I tell you the race results, I'm gonna just remind you, if you like that video, you know, clicking the like button, you know, it's free. You know, if you guys want to press the like button, that'll really help our algorithm a lot. And if you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe. We're also on Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and X. Also, we have a Discord server. If you guys want to, you know, converse about games, cars, and whatnot with your fellow Emi Kuruma fans, y'all can do it there. Links to those profiles below. And as for the results, it's actually kind of weird, but it always happens to me, so you know, I just accept it. Our little Cooper S has been promoted to race class. This is not the first time this has happened. Back in the day when our E46 race car was still a street car, when our 330Ci only had Recaros and coilover suspension, I mean, we didn't even have big brakes on the race car back in the day. Our E46 was also put into race class just because I was timing faster than the other street cars. As a result, we placed last on the race bracket. Our opponents there were the 3 Porsches, the 2 BMW M2s, and one, I think it was a 300 horsepower Golf. All of them also had good tires on. Let me remind you, we're on Yokohama Advent Flavas here. It's a very, very street-oriented tire. So really, we had no chance in that bracket. 0 chance in that bracket. And at the grid start video, you guys saw what cars were there. BMW 220, E36 race car, E46 M3. There was a Turbo S back there also, and a later generation JCW Mini Cooper. So really, what the hell is our almost stock R56 Mini Cooper doing in race class? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, again, not the first time that's happened to me, so I'm kind of used to it. They keep bumping me up the race class even though I don't have a race car. So yes, officially, we finished last. Fun race though. Mini Coopers are so much fun. And yeah, I'll really try to pump out more YouTube videos soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao. Man, it's noisy outside. Come on, motorcycles, go away. I'm recording here.
Hey, my English not so good.
Do you mean my English isn't very good?
Yes, I'm sorry.
How often do you
Hello， 大家欢迎来和我一起上班。这次出发去 Nebraska 州的奥马哈，单程是1100公里。其实路况好的话，1天就可以到，但保险起见，我选择提前1天出发。接下来的天气也证明了我提前出发的选择是对的。是时候大扫除了，现在车里特别脏。 们这儿2周前还是零下30度呢，今天就是零上3度，这你敢信吗？现在做个车检，检查一下冷柜温度，再准备一下就正式出发。
Okay, listen up. We are about to create the brand new.
这次就是直直的一路南下，此时我还以为这趟会很轻松。过海关把冷柜关掉，不然会很吵，很难听见对方在说什么。
Hi, sir. Oh, anybody else in your truck with you? Just me. Where are you going today? Omaha, Nebraska. Have a good day.
然后呢，过完海关不要忘了把冷柜再打开。我除了晚上会尽量把车停在卡车休息站外，途中的短暂停留我都是会选择这种快进快出的休息区，因为一是省时，二是不用绕来绕去的。今天就先开到这儿，然后现在去洗漱一下。今天出发前先来加个油，在 Flying J 的 App 上选好自己要加什么，然后下车输个码就好了。这机器对杯子尺寸的理解非常准确。现在加完油也接好咖啡，就正式出发。天气预报说有暴风雪，现在天就已经超级阴了，但我做好了十足心理准备，让我看看怎么回事儿。现在雪越来越大，我是实在不敢开了。视频里可能还能看出路在何方，但现实里我的视线是更差的。正好下个出口有一个 truck stop， 所以我决定先把车停下再说。现在气温是0度，而且刮非常大的风，再加上我的货也不是很重，而且这种级别的雪随时有可能封路，所以早做准备是肯定没错的。就算不考虑这么多因素，只要我觉得驾驶环境是危险的，即使其他人还在前进，我也是会停车的。现在是大中午的 truck stop 居然这么满，而且我后面跟了好多车，看来大家都出来了。这 truck stop 还有点娱乐设施。再来接个咖啡。这里呢，就是不是连锁 truck stop， 但是我来过最大的一个私人 算是。这个地儿有很多汤，我喜欢有很多汤的 truck stop， 多炸鸡。半成品，炒面也盖饭了。这儿就有很多纪念品，它这儿是最全，而且还算是挺好看的，其他地儿不好看。车跟着，因为这个雪现在太厚了，我决定把车稍微往后挪一下，就是前后挪一下，别让它完全冻上，因为我知道后面没东西，所以。4块。趁现在吃个饭，刚才买了个鸡腿。有个除雪车开过去了，所以我觉得应该会好点吧。而且现在雪小多了。是8点半，现在是7点半。我本来预计2、3点就能到的，结果耽误到现在。今天我要睡在人家院子里，因为没有时间去别的地儿。一会儿在车里简单洗漱一下，然后倒头就睡。 我没想到今天420个麦居然开了将近11个小时。昨天晚上睡的都晕车了，因为刮了一整晚的风，然后被晃醒无数次。今天倒是不下雪了，但还是刮超级大的风。好在我只用空柜开个20迈就到装货的地儿了。今天的地面应该是比昨天还要滑的，因为我是空柜，再加上刮大风，我全程开得特别慢，打着双闪，因为稍不注意吹了就会飘。
Arriving at coordinates on the right.
check out， 然后走人。刚才这个20迈开了整整45分钟。我到现在都是脸没洗，牙没刷，现在到了一个 truck stop， 准备去洗个澡。我的毛巾是一块擦车布。等等，这人居然有这么多笔，看来喜欢收藏笔的人车里会出现听话的小猫。
There's no easy business in EV charging. If you think that you can make quick money here, I mean, you're in the wrong industry.
Join Europe's leading EV charging.
糖它打上灯就觉得很好吃。可以把你的 receipt 提前打出来，他们会给你放在这种格子里，自己来取。
Demasiados.今天开了605个迈，但是不够时间回到公司院子了，所以把车停在了过海关前最后一个 truck stop。我现在来拿一下明天的过关文件，我怕明天早上忘了。一般都会在那个小格子里。 种情况也挺常出现的。
I'm good. How are you? I delivered to Omaha.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Yay. Ooh. Fuel, 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 fuel. Let's go. Okay. Finished. Urgent delivery. Special cargo. Long distance. Yeah. Handle it. Okay. Bye bye. Oh shit. bye.